Now then YouTube, I'm the Toffman, and welcome back to my Thaumcraft and Botania Unite. We're on part 6 now, guys, and as you've seen from the opening little montage that I've got going on there, the speed build, I have, of course, built the area of which I'm going to be doing my Thaumcraft stuff. However, there's something I want to build today that's part of Botania. I realised when I was building over there, you can't see it because of my view distance, unfortunately, but I've realised when I was over there that I am sorely lacking in a particular resource. Well, no, I'm sorely lacking in one area that I really want something to be. So let me go ahead and, can I do it that way? No, that's pretty silly. Let me do it this way instead. And I'm hoping that it reaches as far as that over there. At least it looks like it is. That's no longer doing its particle effects. Unless I turn them off. I'll have them all on, see what happens. In case I end up with FPS issues again, you never know. So let's go ahead down here, guys, and get our mana pool, because we are going to need some mana for this. So I'm going to go over here, and the grass has now spread, so I can sort that out as well. So it's right about here. I'll go plonk that right there. And I'm going to need my Wand of the Forest. There's a particular item that I want to be able to get myself. I'm also going to need a couple of pieces of iron to be able to get myself one of these things that I'm going to need. So, a couple of pieces of iron. When I was building, I realised that to myself, oh, I wish I had this particular item, because this would clear the area of all of the different stuff so easily. And I wish I had one of them. So let me get some bread in here. Ah, good old bread. This, guys, I'm after a Pasture Seed, and it needs a little bit of mana, not a great deal, but you know, enough for me to actually get this on the roll. Oh no, I do have actually. I've got it. So that was a waste of time. Let's go over towards the mana spreader and link all this together. I am going to, of course, sort all this out, so I've got a railing going around the sides. I do want to extend this out one more, so it's got 3 on every side. Same with that one over there. I haven't quite finished this platform just yet. You know, I need to do a bit more work. I also would like to make that a little bit more prominent. Having little fences around the edge of it, yeah, it doesn't really do it. It doesn't really do much. So as you can see, nothing. That is gaining mana, which is brilliant. I'm going to lick. No, I'm not going to lick that. I'm going to link that to that. And then I'm going to go ahead and say, could you come down here, please? And there we go. It's now accepting mana from that one mana thing, the one day bloom over there. Now, the good thing is that this setup that I've got, I've put it right in the corner, and it is gaining the mana into the mana spreader. So I can do it all the way around there and get it shot down into here. From here, I can then get another mana spreader, say, and then shoot it over to somewhere else. So what I'm planning to do is have maybe 2 day blooms to start with, and then I'm going to move different, you know, put a different kind of plant on there, and I'm going to get everything filtered down, and then probably have something right in the middle over here that they all converge onto. So as you can see, it's just tall enough so that it doesn't actually depreciate any kind of mana that ends up inside here, which is fantastic. So let's go and have a look at this building. Now, I tried my best to make it look like a Thaumcraft building. Now, I've obviously put down some markers, and I tried to make that look like a wand. I think I might need to put some, maybe some stone steps or something underneath, or maybe some stone slabs just to even things out a little bit. I really wish they would do smooth stone steps. I honestly do. But maybe I need stone brick steps or something just to make it look a little bit like it goes inwards. But I tried to make them look like iron caps and a wooden wand, but I don't know, it just looks a bit strange to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Now, those of you who are familiar with Thaumcraft will know exactly what I'm building here, and that is the arcane, the structure. Well, I forget what it's called, the Infusion Structure. I haven't actually got that. I wonder what that is. I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look particularly familiar to me. So the arcane structure, it's down here, the infuser. It's down here. I haven't actually unlocked it yet. I'm sure that there's something I need to actually scan first to unlock that, or there's something I need to find first to unlock that. We can, however, go ahead and purchase some Enchanted Fabric. Eventually, what I'm going to do with this building, guys, I've made it this way on purpose. Because through here, I want to get another building. Through here, I want to get another building. And through here, I also want to get another building. But I just run out of time that I couldn't be able to just build them onto the sides like that. So what I'm thinking is through here, I can make like a research area where I can put my table, where I can put the different stuff that I'm going to need for my research, where I'm going to make the crystals and stuff like that, so that I've got some stuff in my research table. I mean, it'll become more apparent when I go ahead and do it. So I think that looks pretty good, guys. I think that looks pretty good. And because I built it the way that I did, it is actually symmetrical all the way around. And that's one of the things that you can't really get right with the infusion structure. So let me get myself together, guys, and we'll figure out exactly what we're going to be doing in today's episode. Well, I think whilst my mana is gaining over there, before I can make the particular item that I want from Botania to help me out, I'm going to continue on a little bit of Thaumcraft. And wands are the thing of the day here today. Now, what I could do is go for the node in a jar, and that's something that I do definitely want to do. But people have pointed out, and rightly so, that you do need 75 of each aspect to be able to get the node in a jar, to be able to, you know, do that. So, I can't do that right now because I don't have the wand capable of being able to hold that much vis. As you can see, I've only got a wand here that's capable of holding 25 and not much more than that. So it's time to go into Thaumaturgy over here and start looking at wand caps and wand cores. I'm going to start with wand caps because I still haven't found a greatwood tree and I still haven't found a silverwood tree. There have been calls in the comments to go ahead and get myself a mini-map so that I can figure things out and so that I can put things on. And I probably will do that. I might go ahead and get journey map or something like that just to make life a little bit easier on me. But predominantly I do want to try to make this as vanilla Thaumcraft as possible and as vanilla Botania as possible. So I don't think a mini-map really, you know, it takes it away from that. So let's go ahead, and there we go. We've got a note for a gold wand cap. Let's pop that in there. Okay, not too hard, not too bad this one. Again, I'm going to do my bit and bob off camera so that you guys can see it, rather than me faffing around for 5 or 10 minutes trying to figure out where things go. Okay guys, I've just got one more to put in and it's right there, and that is how I find gold wand caps, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and discover this. I'm going to sleep really quickly, but otherwise nasties will get me. I can only sleep at night. I tried, you know, before I started recording, I was like spamming the bed, waiting, ready and waiting for day. So let's go into the Thaumanomicon, and you can see we've got gold wand caps here, and that's the new one, of course. That's why it's got that little shiny bit on there. So let's go ahead and have a look inside here. Gold is far superior focusing agent, is a far superior focusing agent than iron, and wands capped with this material take no penalty when used to channel vis. Gold cap is simply 5 golden nuggets and 3 of each type of order. So really, it would be good to actually get this straight on the go because of the penalty. I don't get the 0.1 of a penalty. There's other ways of stopping the penalty, and that's to make... I don't know if it's an artifice. I think we've got to find this first. Let's go ahead and purchase this, which is Enchanted Fabric. So I've gone ahead and purchased that. We can make Enchanted Fabric with string and a piece of wool. It's one of each type of aspect. By combining spider silk and wool and infusing it with primal vis, you have created a silky length of magical cloth that would have numerous uses. You have also discovered patterns to create cloth robes from the magical fabric. These robes have similar protective properties to leather armor, but they are much more durable than mundane materials could ever be. They also hold mystical enchantments very well and can hold powerful magic much better than even expensive armor. Now, the good thing about this Enchanted Fabric is it also allows me to get a Thaumaturgy's robe. I can deck myself out in Thaumaturgy's, the outfit, and get the vis discount from that also. So I can make loads of Enchanted Fabric and go ahead and make myself a 1% discount for the boots. So I get a total of 5% discount just by wearing this armor, which is fantastic. So at some stage I do want to do that. However, this is a lot of Enchanted Fabric and stuff that I really don't have at the moment. But it's there. I've got it. Let's go ahead and carry on with the wands. A great wood wand core. I actually need some paper. I need paper. Luckily we have a sugarcane farm out the back here, which is good. And I've got 6 actually, so just go ahead and plant 3 more. And yeah, that's good stuff. So let's go into here. Let's get a bit more paper into there, and let's have a look at the great wood wand core. This one's slightly harder, as you can probably see. And again, I'm going to do this bit off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. Now this one was a little bit more tricky. I couldn't come up with a way of tying these things in together, or at least not that I know of. I tried my best looking at it and thinking, well, I could do this and I could do that, and you should see my notepad in front of me. It's mental. But for me, this is pretty much the only way I could do it. I just need to put air in there, and I am done with the great wood wand core, which is a bit of a shame because I haven't managed to find great wood. I have no idea why. I'm missing research for this, as you can see. It's 2 great wood logs, and that will get you a great wood rod. You need 3 per DTO to be able to get it though, and it's in an arcane workbench. So there's a couple of things that I can do right now. I can stick gold wand caps on the end of a wooden wand. That's kind of going... I know that I'm not getting the negative effects of using the iron capped ones there, but the iron capped wand, but I don't know, it just seems a little bit wrong to go ahead and use it that way around. So what I'm going to go ahead and do... Ooh, I could get a node stabilizer. That would be interesting. However, probably not right now. That's later on, way later on down the line. You remember what I said over there? That I'm going to have different rooms? Well, yes. One of those other rooms that's going to come off is where I'm going to be recharging my wands automatically. That's going to be coming up, you know, in future episodes, though. Looking through this, it doesn't look like I want to do anything else just yet. I could get that, actually. This would be a good thing to get. This. When taking a good look just isn't enough. Let's go ahead and grab that. It's the Deconstruction Table, and I'm going to go into a bit more detail about that after I've finished finding this. Okay, I've got to say that I love this type of research, guys. I really love this type of research. Much, much better than what the last research was in Thaumcraft 4. In 4.1, this was introduced, and I'll tell you something, I love it. I love it, guys. Anyway, Bestia will finish all this off and tie it all up together. As you can see, it's all a little bit around the houses there, but it saves a couple of aspect points along the way. The Deconstruction Table. What does this actually do? Well, I know what it does, and I know what I'm going to do, and that's go to sleep. Otherwise nasties will be outside. Nasties, guys, and we don't want nasties outside. So let's go to sleep, and then we'll open up our Thaumonomicon so I can explain exactly what the Deconstruction Table does. A golden axe, a golden pickaxe, a table, and a thermometer will get you one of these, with 20 per DTO in your wand. Make sure you've got that. Now, this thing will actually, if you put materials in there, say cobblestone or dirt or something like that, it will break those down into its primal aspect, and it will give you one particular aspect back. And we are going to go ahead and make this. I've got gold in the thing. We are going to go ahead and make this because I think it's useful. Really early on, it's useful for getting those points that you need. There comes a point in any thaumaturgist's career where he's unable to progress with research due to his lack of knowledge. One possible recourse is the Deconstruction Table. The table allows you to break down objects into their simplest parts which you can examine. There are limits, however. The table breaks compound aspects into their component aspects until only primal aspects remain. During this process, much knowledge is lost, and at best a thaumaturge can hope for is a single piece of primal knowledge. For example, iron, which is metallum of course, will get broken down, so it will be simplified into terra and ordo, only one of which will have a chance of being discovered. And it is a chance. It's not meant to, you know, it's not always going to be. It's also fairly slow, and the fewer aspects an object has, the lower the chance of discovering something. So if we build this, and we could feed in, like, well, no, we'd have to do it manually. We could put in, say, a stack of cobblestone, but we could only find 1 per DTO out of all of that stack of cobblestone. It's very, very, it's not very efficient at all, but it does give you free points that you can go ahead and get that you wouldn't necessarily have. So that's what the Deconstruction Table is. I'm going to go ahead and craft this because I really want to craft this. So I really don't want to use too much of my ore though. because I want to be able to use something a bit later on. So I'm just going to cook that up. That should give us enough to make another one of these thermometers. And I need a couple of bits of that. I'll grab that, why not? I'll grab that so we can make the thermometer now with a piece of glass and a couple of bits of air shard. Fantastic, there's a spare thermometer. We just need some more. We need quite a bit of this gold actually. Sticks, I do have sticks somewhere. I've got sticks on my person, but that's not enough. So let's go and make some more sticks. That's not enough to make anything, is it? Because I need 3 of each. I need 3 for each tool. Okay, we can go ahead and now make the axe, which is awesome. Now don't forget, we also need in our wand 20 per DTO, which I'm going to go have to go out and tap the node for. There's another one of them. And another one, and just one more left. Ooh, level 30. I'm going to have to do something with this experience at some stage. And last but not means least, the last piece in the jigsaw. There we go. And that's to get us the pickaxe that we need for this particular build. So we need a table, which is not too hard to make, in all honesty. 1, 2, 3. And a couple of bits of yew. Ta-da! So now our thermometer on there, our axe on the left, and our thingy on the right. That's what it's going to be. But of course, we do need 20 per DTO inside our wand to be able to go and to be able to do this. So let's have a look what we've got in here. Well, we've got 21.7 actually, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and pop that into there. Along with the pickaxe on that side, golden nuts on that side, and that there. And there we go. It is going to cost us 21, so it's going to clean us out of per DTO. But here we have our deconstruction table. And I'm going to pop that right there. Why not? Now have a look at the top of this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I've got a lot of smooth stone, but I would like to keep that if at all possible. Have I got any cobblestone left? Because that cleared me out. No, it didn't. I can use my stone bricks. Why not? Let's use our stone bricks and put them into the top slot on this thing. And as you can see, it's running down all the time. It's running down and it's breaking down this stone. It's gone. We won't get this stone back. But what we have a chance of getting is something that stone bricks are made of. Let me go ahead and grab that out actually, because I don't think I've actually searched stone bricks before. No, I haven't. It's made completely of terra. So we will, at some stage, if we put enough of these in, get a piece of terra. And I'm hopefully, look at that, you can see the little ghost aspect there. I'm hoping that out of these 6, we'll get at least 1. That would be very nice. But it's a very, very cheap it's a very, very cheap thing, is stone bricks. I mean, it's really easy to get. Yeah, we didn't get any. Let's use our smooth stone, why not? I can always cook up some more. See, because that's made of Peditio and Terra. I'm hoping that one of these will change, and I can use this as an example so I can show you. Okay, just a little bit into this, and you can see we've now got a point of terror. I'm going to take that stone out now, and as you can see, on the top of it, you'll get this little graphic that spins around that shows you've got something waiting for you in this deconstruction table. And you come along here and you just left click it. And what you'll get is a gained research point for terror. It's a really nice way of getting free primal aspects, however very expensive and not very efficient whatsoever in terms of the amount of stuff that you have to put in to get that. So that's the deconstruction table. Let's go ahead, and we actually need a piece of grass. Thank you. I'm hoping that there is enough in there now to be able to make what I want to make for the end of this episode. I'm going to go ahead and I need to right click that again, don't I? So it's got a tiny bit in there. I don't know if it's enough to make what I need it to make. It doesn't seem so, which is a shame. It is a shame. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that, for the pasture seeds for that one. I've got pigs all over the bloody place. Alright, let me stop that now. Good stuff. And let me kill you pigs. I do want a farm at some stage, actually, come to think of it. I love that little flower pot. It's great. We could make some more day blooms, I suppose, and try to speed the process along a little bit more. Now, this has actually been updated, guys. As you can see on the front of my book, you can see the 98th edition, which basically means it's just build 98. And you've got this new Lexicon Index. Oh, man, this is fantastic. This is definitely something that I love about the update to the mod. The daybloom is the most basic and rudimentary flower, blah, blah, blah. We need to go ahead and make some more of these, which is going to actually cost us a few plants. Let's go ahead and make some more of these. Why not? Why not? I do have a bucket somewhere. I'd like a chest or something inside here that I can get my water, you know, that I can get my bucket from to go ahead and put the water in. Now, where is my bouquet? Do I have a bouquet? Yes, I do. It's there, look. Good stuff. So let me go ahead and make some more dayblooms, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I've got enough stuff to make 4 of these. I made 2 so far, but look how easy this is. This is why I love Botania. It's just so easy and so, like, innovative in how it's made and how it's done. So there we are. We've now got 4 dayblooms. Now, I think it's about to get dark soon, so I better hurry up with what I've got to do. Now remember, when you look in the book, it tells you not to put them next to each other and to put them like this. This is the best way of doing it, apparently. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Unknown status, that's obviously feeding into there, as we can see. And then feeding downwards from there, which is great. Now I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go ahead and sleep. And hopefully by the time I come back, you never know, I might be able to actually craft the particular item that I'm after. Alright guys, well, I have tried my best, and I've gone ahead and I added 4 more dayblooms onto there, but it's taken a long time to be able to go ahead and get enough mana just in this tiny little pool here to be able to turn this grass. Whoa! Oh, well, there you go. I was going to say, that's the end of the episode there, but no, apparently I have it now, the Pasture Seed, which is brilliant. I need this going forward for something else that I need. That's my wrong book. The Lexicon Botania. I need the Pasture Seed to make myself, what's it called again? Is it under H? There it is. Horn of the Wild. Clearing out tall grass by hand can definitely be a nuisance. And it is, guys. It really is. Simply blowing the Horn of the Wild will quickly cause any nearby vegetation to uproot, leaving behind drops as if it had been broken by hand. We need living wood and 1 pasture seed. And that's a really easy way. That's a really easy recipe, actually, for Botania. So let's go ahead and cut down this tree in the name of science and flower power. And let's go over to our little thing up here, which I really need to smarten up. This just doesn't look right. And the fact that it attaches every time. Oh, did I not get enough? I thought I did. Oh well, this should be enough. So I'll be back in a minute when this is changed to living wood. And the familiar sounds of whack, 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 whack mean not like a duck, guys. Not like a duck. That was a bad impression there of living wood changing. Anyway, we have the living wood now. We have our pasture seed. Why don't we end this episode by creating the Horn of the Wild? It's going to be so great, especially for around here. We've decided to like settle in like a little valley, actually. Well, it kind of dips off towards the water over there, but yeah, I've kind of settled here, and it's a bit of a pain. So pasture seeds, and here we are, the Horn of the Wild. Oh man, I needed that when I was doing the building for the Thaumcraft. Man, I needed that. As you can see, I did out a big area of stuff here, but right, let's go over here and you'll see. Let's hold right click. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. And I just run around and pick things up. At a later date, I'll have something that will allow me to have magnet mode, and will suck everything towards me, which is great. But for the moment, I just have to run around and pick everything up that's been dropped around the place. Look at that. It's got good range on it. It's got a good range on it. But it'll allow me to just go ahead and get rid of all these unwanted stuff. And if I walk with this, it still does it. How awesome is that? It's great. It really is. Oh my goodness. I have kind of uprooted my farm. Sorry, villagers. Tons of potatoes, though. Tons of potatoes. Oops. Whoops. Very powerful. Very powerful thing. I like that. The Horn of the Wild. There are other things as well, especially something that I will want to use a little bit later on down the line that will allow you to excavate terrain with it. It's called the Terra Firma something or other, which is great. And I will definitely be wanting to get some of that, especially when I'm going to be doing extensions to that. The walls are going to get right in the way. I'm not going to go down there because that's very dangerous. But I am, however, going to go ahead and grab all these flowers before they all despawn. And we've got a nice clean area now, which is great. So let me go ahead and get indoors, get to sleep, and end this episode there. If you've enjoyed this episode, guys, please go ahead and leave a like. I don't think that in between episodes there's going to be any building or anything, of that kind of form. I might go out and get some stuff from my aura nodes and stuff like that. So I'm ready for next episode, just in case I want to go ahead and do any more research. But for the moment, guys, I'm going to sign out. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and as always, stay safe.